Hey guys, welcome to the channel. In this video, we are going to learn the regular expressions, or better known as regex. By the end of this video, you will be capable of writing your own regex expressions so that you can match out any of the text from your data. I've made use of the website regex101.com in order to show you how the regex is working. The video covers all the basic steps one by one, explain clearly how to use the regex. Also guys, before starting, I want you guys to please subscribe to the channel. These kinds of video take a lot of effort and your subscription gives a quite motivation. So without wasting any more time, let's get started. So guys, before I start with the regex or the regular expression, I want you guys to understand that why it is necessary to learn regex. Let us take a simple example. I have this data, or you can say a text file, in which I have chunks of data. You don't need to worry about what's written in there. But if it is your job as a data analyst to analyze this data, or to find out certain things in this data, then what you will do, the control plus F to find whatever you need. For example, if I want to see a category, okay, if I say I want to see wherever the category is written, what I'll do, I'll start find, and I can see category written over there. I'll find next and see over there, and likewise I'll see wherever the word category is present. However, this thing gets obsolete when I say that you need to find out the entire website. Suppose this is a website which is ending with buttercupgames.com, olink, item ID, est, something like that. On the other hand, there is another website which is not ending like the previous one and ending in a very different manner. Like that, we have several kind of websites which we need to find out. In that case, what I'm gonna do is to copy this entire text file and go to our this website. This website is regex101.com. The link to this website has been given in the description below. And in this you can see there are two things: the regular expression bar and the text string box. In the text string box, you paste your entire text, and I'm gonna write a regex expression or a regular expression in which it will be seen that all the websites have been fetched. You can see that everything in green color is showing the websites in each chunk of data. So guys, that's why we need to learn regex. You don't need to worry about what's written in here. I'll teach you in this entire video how to do this, and this is going to be our use case. That means we will be learning all the kind of techniques, all the symbols, all the characters, everything in this entire video. So guys, I've shown you that I have pasted my data to this website, and now we will be learning everything with this data. Okay, let's start with the very basic, that we need to find something. Let's say we need to find wherever the word action is written. That means ACTION. So in order to find that, we are simply gonna write ACTION in this entire data, and let's see where the word action is present. We can see the action is present uh, quite a few times, and we can see how it is there. Similarly, if I want to match a number, I'll simply write the number 536. So we can see the 536 present anywhere. And this trick also works for all the kinds of patterns which we are going to do. Suppose this is wow 64, it is matched. But we need to learn about the escape character. Suppose I need to match this 28 Feb wherever 28/Feb is present. In that case, what I'm going to do is write 28, it is going to match everything, but and slash Feb. As we can see, we are not able to see anything matching. That's because, let's see what explanation it is giving. It is giving that this is an escape delimiter. It must be escape with the backslash. This is the backslash. Thus, we put a backslash over there in front of this, and hence it has escaped. Now it is checking 28 Feb literally. Now, let us now move to further examples. Till now, we have matched the characters literally, but this could also be done with the Notepad text finder. So what's special in Regex? We are going to learn that. Suppose I need to match all the kinds of letters or all the kinds of small alphabets specifically. So what I'm going to write is a square box, open and closed. As you can see, it's open and then closed. And in this, I'm going to write small a to small z. So we can see in this example, all the small alphabets have been captured. In the explanation, we can read about it that from index 97 to index 122, in a case-sensitive manner, the single characters have been matched. Similarly, if I write capital A to capital Z, all the capital letters will be matched. And this goes for the number also, which is 0 to 9. It's matching all the kinds of numbers. Also, we can limit we can use this thing to limit our matching pattern. Suppose I want only those numbers which are greater than 2 and less than 6. So I can write 2/6. We can see uh, we are not finding any number which is less than 2 or greater than 6. Same goes for the alphabets too. If I write between F and uh, let's say N, then we are getting all of them. Likewise, we can find it. Also, we can combine it. Suppose I want all the alphabets, so I can write A to Z small, then capital A to capital Z without any space. Space doesn't matter. So now if I want all the numbers also in this list, then I can do this also. As you can see, it is finding all the numbers, all the small alphabets, and all the capital alphabets. That's how we can do any kind of matching bit of a single thing. Let's move it to a bit further, and let's see what else we can do like this. Suppose I want to match 3 digits. In that case, I can write 0 to 9, finding 1 digit. And again I will write 0 to 9, finding 2 digits. As you can see, this is the match 1, which is having 2 numbers. This is the match 2, which are having 2 numbers. This is the match 3, which is having 2 numbers. Likewise, all the numbers of 2 have been matched. In this case of 4 numbers, it has made 2 groups, group match 6 and match 7, which is of 2 numbers. And if I increase one more, it will end up giving 3 combination of 3. Likewise, we can do with the alphabets also. That means this. Okay, let's move further in our examples. It is very obsolete to write again and again A to Z again and again to find out any kind of match. In that case, we use the meta sequences mentioned in our regular expressions. Let's learn one by one. Suppose I want to find all the digits in this data, and then as learned in the previous part, we can do 0 to 9, correct? We can see that we are getting all of the numbers, but I can do it in a simple way, which is slash d, that shows backslash and the d. This, as if we see into the explanation, it matches our digit, which is equal to 0 to 9. If I use capital D instead of small d, it will match everything except any digit. And then let's come to the words. Backslash W captures everything except any special character. That means it will capture a number, it will capture any capital letter, and it will capture any small letter. And if I use uh, capital W instead of a small w over here, then we will get only the special characters. That means capital W matches any non-word character. So we can see that small d is the opposite of capital D over here, and same goes for small w and capital W. Let's learn another thing which is known as the dot. Dot matches any character except for the line terminators. It is going to match everything. Don't get confused between a dot matching a dot or a dot matching everything. Over here, dot means match every character, but if I want to match only the dot, I can use escape character by using a backslash. In that case, it will find only the dot. Right, guys? Okay, now the next important thing is to learn how to capture a space. To capture a space, we use backslash s. We can see it's selecting all the kind of the spaces present over here. And let's move further to learn how to optimize the use of these meta sequences. In order to use meta sequences in a rightful or efficient way, we need to learn about the quantifiers. Quantifiers are nothing but some special symbols or attachments added to the meta sequences. Let's see how it is. Suppose I need to find a digit. What I'll do? Backslash d. Okay, so what I'll do is backslash d. It's simple. Now I want to find out digits which are either less than which are exactly equal to 2. So there are two options. Either I can write d 2 times, or I can simply use the curly braces and write the 2 in it. So you can see it will match the 2 digits in every sequence of data. You can see it. Now I want to expand my use case, and I want data either to the digits either to be of 2 or 3. In that case, what I'll do is put a 2, comma 3. What I have done is backslash d, and the curly braces I have given the limit from 2 to 3. In that case, we can see that wherever 3 digits are present, it is matching that. But if there is 2, it will match that also. Let's take another example. Suppose I want to find digits between 2 and 4. Then what will happen? In that case, I will write 4 over here. So it will find out 4, it will find out 3, it will find out 2, but no less than 2. In any case, I want an expression in which digits can be greater than 2, no matter how long it is. Suppose if I edit the data from over here and write it to be this, but I want to capture it entirely. In that case, I'll just simply put a comma. As we can see, it means from 2 to infinity. It's a very greedy approach. So it will find data which is of at least 2 digits and will fetch out every digit greater than 2. But this is not enough. We need sometimes to find out the entire stack of data. For example, I don't want 209 to be matched differently. Let's see, this is match 1, this is match 2, this is match 3, but I don't want it like that. I want it to be complete. In that case, we use different kind of symbols, which could be question mark, which could be plus, or which could be an arc stick, or better known as a star. No, we will be calling it as an arc stick. Okay, so how we use them to find out our data? Let's look into this. When I write capital slash d, I'm getting date each single digit matched differently. Now, if I write a question mark, then what happens? Let's see what does the question mark does in the explanation. Question mark is a quantifier which matches digit 0 and 1 times. That means it is either going to match a digit which is present over there or no digit present over there. I get it gets a bit confusion, so let's take a good example. Suppose I have written this, and what do we understand by this? We understand by this is the data is matched for the 3 digits, right? But what if I put a question mark over here? In that case, I can see either data of 3 digits are found or 2 are also present. Why is this happening? Because if I remove this, these two digit numbers are not at all matched, but on putting on a question mark, it is matching. Now, in order to understand this, we need to understand the literal meaning of this. It is saying that it matches between 0 and 1 times. That means it is matching a digit, another digit, or this digit is quantified with this. That means either it is not considering this or it is considering this. Let's take another example. Suppose I need to find 4. Now my use case says like I want to find 4 digits or 3 digits. In that case, I can simply write a question mark over here. In that case, all the 4 digits are present, but 3 digits are also included because this is either making it a 0 or making it a 1. Let's move further in this example. Suppose what happens when I put a plus mark over here. The plus mark identifies as matches between 1 and unlimited times. That means either I am going to get 2 digits minimum or entire digit to the max. This means let's see what happens if I remove the plus mark. We are only getting the 2 digits. Right guys? We are only getting the 2 digits, but we are not getting this single digit. We are not at all getting this because it is saying the 2 digit. But what happens when I put a question mark? It is now from 20, which it was matching as 20 when the plus sign was not there, and on adding a plus sign it is matching the 209. What does this mean? It means that this approach will greedily approach to matching everything if there is a number which is present greater than 2. Over here a single digit is present, that's why it's not matching it. Now let's come to the third one, which is our arc streak. What does an asterisk do? Asterisk simply says, if I take an example of 3, over here we can see there are 3 digits, and over here it's not matching any a 2 digit or a single digit. But what happens when I put an asterisk? Asterisk says it matches between 0 to unlimited times. That means either it is going to make this one, wait, let me mark it. Either it is going to make this slash d equal to 0 or equal to unlimited times. That means either it is going to match 2 digits or 3 digits or 4 digits. Thus, on adding an asterisk, it will make the digits to match up to 2 times or unlimited times. The difference between these have been mentioned in the link given in the description. Now let's learn about the capturing group. Capturing group is nothing but a way to capture out what all we have selected or matched. So in this data, let us try to capture the word action. We can simply write over here action and get whatever we want. In after action, we can write equal to in order to match this, and after that we can write we know that there is a word behind after it. After every action there is a word, and then a special character separating the action and item ID. Getting, guys? But I want to match or capture what action is containing, as action is containing remove, add to cart, purchase, add to cart. This is what I want to capture out. So what I'm going to do is uh, I'm going to first select what is after action equal to. As we can see, it is a word, so I can simply write backslash w. As I need to match it unlimited times till a special character comes along, I can write plus. As we know, it will stop over here because it's not matching, because and is not a word, it's a special character. It's ampersand, sorry. So now I want to capture this remove. So what I'm going to do is to put this backslash w and plus. You can see over here the backslash w and plus into a bracket, or you can say parenthesis. We can see the remove is now shown into green. Let's see what it means. If I open the match information given on the right side, we can see there is a full match, which is action equal to remove. Let's see what this means. We can see match 1, group 0, action equal to remove. Over here, match 2, group 0, action equal to add to cart. But if I hover upon the green one, I can see match 1, group 1, remove. That means I have created a group, a capture group named as 1, which has the value of remove. Group 1, which has the value of remove. This is how we capture a value. But sometimes we often want to name our group. In that case, what we go do is we go inside the parentheses. Before writing any further irregular expression, we go inside our parentheses. We put a question mark and a colon. Sorry, we don't put a colon. We just put a question mark, I'm sorry. And then we put the arrow brackets, open and close it. And then we need to write the name of our caption group. For example, this caption group has a particular kind of action. So we can give it a random name in capital, or say anything like say act. So we can see a group name act is created, which is having the value of remove. The act also has add to cart, act also had purchase. Likewise, this is what called as naming a capturing group, and this capturing group is called a named capture group act. We can see what it has to capture backslash w plus, which is the value of action. Now let's move further in this tutorial. So guys, let us start understanding our use case. We know that in our use case, we need to capture a website entirely. Over here, it is google.com. Over here, it is http buttercup games overlaying item est6, something like that. Over here, it is http buttercup games product screen product id is equal to some bsag g09. So we can see in every case the text is different, but what is same is the pattern. We can notice very easily that a website starts with a semicolon and ends with a semicolon. After that, we have a space, and after that another semicolon, and then there is Mozilla written over there. Okay, also this could be seen in another examples. Space and semicolon, 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 space, semicolon. This is how we can use this pattern to capture these regex. Let's start using all the knowledge we have learned so far. As we know, the regex starts with a quotation, double quotes, so we start with double quotes. We see that it has matched all the double quotes in here. We don't need this one, this one, this one. Let's see how we can avoid all them. We can also see that before every website there is HTTP. Correct, guys? So I can write HTTP. Sorry, not in capital. My mistake. HTTP. Remember, guys, regex is case sensitive. It matches the things literally. After this, there could be anything, any character. So I want this dot which matches any character to be run infinite times. So you can see it matches for the infinite times except the line terminator, because the dot doesn't match a line terminator. This is why it is ending up here only. Now I want this to end up when a semicolon comes up. Correct, guys? So I put a semicolon over here. So you can see instead of coming here, it has come here because it is a very greedy approach. Regex always follow the greedy approach until and unless you make the regex expression or the regular expression non-greedy. So how do I tell him not to be greedy and come over here instead of here? I know that after this semicolon, this double quotes, there could be a space, and then another semicolon is present. Now you can see it has stopped over Mozilla. Just before Mozilla it has stopped. Right, guys, you can see it. The entire data it is happening. Now I want to capture this website. So what I'm going to do, I have already told you how to capture. Whatever you want to capture, go over there and put parentheses. Over here, the parenthesis should be put before HTTP and after this plus symbol. That means over here and open bracket here. So everything is coming in green. If we look at the match information, group 1 has this website, group 2 has this website, group 3 has this website. Now I need to name this group, so I'll write this at question mark, open brackets, close the arrow bracket, write the name. I'll say it's a website. So we can see the group website has been created with these particular names. That's it, guys. This is enough for a first tutorial. If I get your proper support and appreciation, I'm gonna extend this tutorial to further more videos and create an entire change telling you from the basics of regex to the advanced level, so that you can learn to match anything and everything of your text or data. Also, guys, please subscribe to the channel. It takes a lot of effort to bring you guys the videos, and if a support is provided, we get very we get very excited and very much motivated. Thank you, guys. Till next time, signing out.